Let's learn nonfiction text features. Nonfiction books often have something called text features. Remember, nonfiction books and texts teach information and are real and based on truth. You might read information about animals, places, sports, or people. Authors use text features in their nonfiction writing because text features help us find and understand information. Let's take a look at some of the most common text features and how they help us as readers. First is the title. An article or a book often has a title, and that is the name at the top of a piece of writing or on the cover of a book that tells what the topic is. It's helpful to have a heads up about what you're reading. So this book tells me I'm going to be learning about the moon. The next text feature you might notice in a nonfiction book is the table of contents. This is a list of chapters or sections in a book that tells the reader what order information is shared. So here we can see all that we will learn about the moon and which chapter will find the information. So far, fiction books also have a title and often chapters, but they don't usually have headings like nonfiction books and texts have. Headings are large or colored text that helps organize information into sections and tells you what you are about to read. Can you see the heading on this page? It's these big words up at the top, introduction. Nonfiction books often start with an introduction to introduce their topic. Another text feature you might find in nonfiction books are key words. They are bolded or colored text that's an important term that the author wants you to notice. Can you find the key word on this page? There it is. The author wants us to notice the word orbits and make sure we know what it means. One of my favorite text features are the pictures or photographs. They're often real-life pictures that help the reader see what someone or something looks like. The author may use drawings too, like in fiction books. This photograph gives us a great visual of what the moon looks like up close. Labels are another important text feature. These are words near a picture that helps a reader identify parts of a picture. Can you find the labels here? Those white words Earth and Moon are labels in the picture. A lot of times there might even be an arrow next to the label too. Captions are a text feature that is text or writing that is by a picture and it explains what's shown in a picture. Take a look. Do you see where there are words by the picture? This caption says the sun lights up different parts of the surface of the moon. Our view is changing, not the moon. It's helpful when authors say more about a picture with a caption so that we can learn even more. Finally, near the end of the nonfiction books, you might find a glossary. A glossary is at the end of the book and it lists key words and definitions. So remember when we saw the keyword orbit? If I wasn't sure what the word meant, I could turn way back to the glossary and see the definition. Oh, it means a repeating path that one object in space takes around another. The last thing in a nonfiction book is often the index. The index is a nonfiction text feature at the end of the book that lists ideas from the book and their page number. It's always in alphabetical order too. So if I wanted to find information just about gravity in the moon, I could turn to page 6 and 8. It's a little helpful tool that helps you find a certain thing that you might be trying to find in the book. Let's do a little check and see if you can find some of these text features. It takes time to remember their names, so I'll try to help with that part. So this is a chapter on the moon landing. Can you spy the heading? There it is. Remember, headings help organize information into sections and tell you what you're about to read. Can you spy a key word? What is it? There it is. It's astronaut. Keywords are important words the author wants us to notice and make sure we know. We can also find the word in the glossary. Now, where is the photograph? I bet that wasn't too tricky. There it is. Pictures make information so much more clear. How about a label? Can you spy a label? Right there on the photograph, it has the words moon and astronaut. Where is the caption? There it is. Remember, captions are words that go with a picture. Do you see how it's right by the picture and it looks a little different from the rest of the text? Nonfiction books often have some other text features too. They might have subheadings, which are headings under a bigger heading. This page has 2 subheadings that help organize the information even more. One section is about famous astronauts and one is about famous words. Nonfiction books might also have maps to show location, diagrams to explain something, charts to show information, or even bullets to make a list. The author puts these text features in books to make them easier to understand and to help us get more information out of them. Next time you read a nonfiction book, notice all the wonderful text features that authors so carefully included just for you.